Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation. It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ernie Evelyn Gymnasium here. The Tigers set to host the West Vigo Vikings. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Lenny Irwin. The Tigers coming in 13-14 on the season, looking to get back to 500. That's a big mark for them this year. That's 4 games in a row we've won now.
Yeah, and I think our PA announcer Clay Best was telling me the boys haven't been 500 since 2016.
Wow.
So this would be quite an accomplishment to get this game in tonight.
That it would. Coming off of a big win down in Robinson Friday night, turned right back around Saturday. Another good win against Crispin. A couple days off, now back at it against the West Vigo squad. It won't get any easier after this. Let's see, we host Mount Carmel on Tuesday and then Charleston on Friday.
No, this is Tuesday. We got Mount Carmel on Friday.
Okay, and then the following Tuesday. I got them flipped.
Yeah.
The regular season is just about over now.
It is. The girls got one game left. It'll be Thursday night. It'll be senior night right here at Evelyn Gym as the ladies from Altamont come to town. So everybody needs to come out for senior night for the ladies. They're on a roll as well. They're 25-3 this season. And their regionals, actually the play-in games start Saturday, but the girls will open up action on Monday. So
the season's wrapping up on us.
It is. It'll be time for the boys of summer before long.
I'm not sure what the weather's going to do for that. My goodness, today'd have been a great day for a baseball game.
That's what I was telling a couple guys today when I was out delivering. I said, you know what's going to happen when March rolls around, when it's supposed to start being nice. I said, then it'll turn off cold and snowy and wet. And
we haven't had enough cold yet. I'm sure March will come in like a lion for sure.
No doubt.
We're just about 2 minutes away from the opening tip-off and the starting lineups.
Yeah, it's good to have the band back up here in its usual spot there in the east end of the Ernie Evelyn Gym, and boy, they sound just as good as ever. It's just, I don't know, it's just something about playing up here at Evelyn Gym. It's just, it was built for basketball, and it's just, the atmosphere is just altogether different.
Yeah, it's always a bonus having the band going too. That was
for sure.
Kind of missing there for a couple games when we first moved here again, so they really add to the atmosphere. Looking at our keys of victory tonight real quick, Lenny, I think number one on the list has got to be taking care of the ball. Turnovers got to be a big one. After that, everybody's just got to do their job, I think. If they just keep doing what they've been doing, we'll be okay.
I think you're right. Like I said, we played that Crispin Cardinal game. That was our last game here. The boys won it 63-25. And we only had 7 turnovers in the whole contest. So
single digits. That would be awesome tonight.
That would be. West Vigo comes in. They don't have a senior on the roster. No seniors. They're all underclassmen. And size-wise, I think we might have maybe just a little bit of size advantage. So definitely we have more experience. So I'm hoping for a good game.
Well, see, we've only got 3 seniors, so not a whole lot, but that adds up. And we're going to take just a moment here for the playing of our national anthem, so sit tight. We'll be having the starting lineups for you in just a moment. There's a national anthem, compliments of the Paris Tiger Pep Band, under the direction of Dr. Pruitt. Now the starting lineups for West Vigo: number 0, Talon Bowler; number 3, Zach Tanous; number 5, Ryan Smith; number 35, Carson Fosdick. And I missed the other one. I can't see those. The numbers are really hard to see tonight on the jerseys.
Yeah, I was watching the JV game. They stood out pretty good, but not so much on the varsity uniforms. All right, for your Paris Tigers, starting tonight will be number 1. He's a 5'5" sophomore, Jackson Rigdon. Also starting will be number 5. He's a 6'1" junior, Drake Bardos. Starting at a forward will be number 10, 6'4" sophomore, Drew Rogers. In the middle, number 11, 6'5" senior, Trey Lee. And our small power forward will be number 15, 5'11" senior, Brady Krippus.
Tigers are going to control the tip. They go right to the alley-oop. A little short. There's a turnover, and West Vigo comes up with it. Quickly back the other way. And looks like the Tigers going to go a little bit of a zone here to start things out tonight. Right inside, shot up and in. Quick 3 points for Zeke Tanous. Tanous gives West Vigo a quick 2-0 lead. Tigers with their second possession. Jackson trapped up front, and it's going to be a jump ball. Oh, that'll give it back to West Vigo.
Yeah, well, that'll be another turnover against the Tigers. That's 2 already.
Only 1 minute to play and a pair of turnovers already for the Tigers. Inside to Tanous, over to the right side to Bowler. Baseline, ball knocked away, and a steal for the Tigers. Bartos comes up with it. Right down the center of the floor, pulls up for 3,
It's
well
partially
short.
blocked, but Lee's there to pick it up.
Ties game up at 2 apiece. 6:40 on the clock.
I think I got your other starter, number 21, Jensen Turner.
That it is. Another 2 points. 4-2. Jackson tries the right side. Now he'll come back to the left, right in the middle. A little layup, just a little short. Rebound West Vigo. Bowler with the ball, now up top for the 3.
That was number 5, Ryan Smith, knocked down the 3 for West Vigo.
Just like his number, he gives him a 5-point lead now. Rogers had checked in. Or he didn't check in, he started tonight, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
we
a
got
foul.
Trey with the push. That'll be Trey's first. Team's first.
West Vigo to inbound, now we're underway. A carry.
And that'll be a turnover West Vigo. Turnovers are even out 2 apiece.
I didn't like having 2 in the first minute, but I like that we're even again. And a West Vigo foul. That's going to go on Smith, I believe.
Yep, it's going to be a blocking foul. It'll be his first, team's first.
Both teams with 1 foul apiece. Bartos on the left side. He'll drive a lane, underhand, foul. Should be shooting a pair here.
That foul's going to go against Tanous. That'll be his first, team's second.
Be the first free throws of the game. 5:11 on the clock. Tigers down by 5.
Oh, rolls out.
Didn't miss it by much.
No, it was there, but nothing but net on that one.
4-point advantage, 7-3 the score. Just over 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Near side to Bowler. Up top again to Turner. Now to Smith. Smith back to Bowler on the right side. Clapping for the ball under the basket. They're not going to get it to him. They're going to drain a jumper from the free throw line.
That was Tanous again.
Fosdick was calling for the ball down there. Tanous didn't need the help. Lee guarded closely by Bowler. To Krippus. Oh, couldn't quite get it to him. I thought Brady was going to pick and roll there. Another block shot. I just had the feeling of timeout there.
I'd say, was that Tanous again?
I believe it was. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick one. Tigers trailing 11-3. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Tigers trailing 11-3. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Looking a little rusty on offense. I'd say defensively as well here early on. Lee inbounding for the Tigers. No pressure here from West Vigo. They'll pick us up at half court. Krippus out on the right wing. Looks to Lee. Picks dribble up, hands off to Rogers. Jackson on the run, can't get it to go. Krippus boxed out and a rebound for West Vigo. Tanous loses it. Lee with the loose ball, flips it over to Rogers down the corner. And we throw it away. So far, not the team we've seen the last couple games.
No, we're not starting out too sharp this evening.
Long three-point shot, no good. Nice athletic play there by Jensen Turner, able to get the ball in midair and bounce it off of
Krippus, who was already out of bounds, so it stays with West Vigo.
Three-pointer off the inbound pass, won't go. Lee with the rebound. Rogers down low. No shot there, flips it back out to Lee. 3 minutes on the clock. Rigdon now top of the key.
I think we're going to set everything back up and start all over again.
There's the alley-oop. Lee does a good job. He doesn't sell out for it if he can't get the tip in. He's more than happy to bring it down and go back up, and it kind of catches him off guard a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, he caught it and he couldn't go up on the right side, but he came down and made the reverse layup.
Lee got that hand up there but couldn't get a piece of it. The shot is good. West Vigo 13, Paris 5.
Well, that was Tanous again. I've got him for 10 points already.
Wide open under the basket. Drew Rogers. Rigdon to Rogers. I think that's a combination we're going to be calling for a few years now.
I think so.
Triple teamed under the basket there.
Oh, good block by Lee. Good job, Trey.
Tigers get it back.
That'll be a turnover for West Vigo because they called him for the travel.
Good, clean defense under the basket. That's a turnover for the Tigers. Lee in the corner. He'll fire three. Too strong. Behind the back dribble in there, Tanous. Now Turner top of the key. Near side to Smith. Turner again, the head fake. Three from the corners, an air ball. Recovered though from West Vigo.
Whoa!
And a jump ball.
Whoa! Trey better watch that.
The extracurricular stuff will get you in trouble. He's like you just went over and apologized to him there. I'm hoping that's what was going on.
Yeah, I'm hoping, but it looks like the pushing's going both ways. So.
Oh yeah, it's a physical game.
There we got an offensive foul. Good job there by Trey as he held his ground and got shoved to the ground. So. That's a second foul on Tanous, so he's going to come out.
Well, he's been their source of points on offense.
Yeah, I've got him. He's got 10 of their 13, so.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Rogers looking for the alley-oop again. Not going to get it. Krippis for three from the corner.
And he's got it. Brady don't shoot very often, but when he does, it's usually money.
He left him wide open there. Down to 29 seconds.
Whoa.
Three-pointer for West Vigo won't go. Ball batted loose. Drew goes to the floor. He's not going to get it in time. Good effort there. I said Drew, I meant Drake. Too many D's out there. Bartos went head first.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was going to go sliding into the bleachers over there.
Down to 14 seconds. Playing keep away up front. Holding for the last shot now is West Vigo. Smith off the dribble. Dishes out. And the Tigers will get it back at the buzzer. Paris climbing back into it now. Score 13-10 at the end of one. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
We're back, ready for second quarter action. This second quarter being brought to you in part by Moody Farms and Terry Alston State Farm Insurance. (13-10) the score. Tigers down by 3. Feels like we should be down by a lot more, but clawing back there. Bit of a run at the end of the quarter. Got the Tigers back in this one. Lee in the paint again, goes up for 2. Jackson getting right up in their face on the inbound pass. Cross court to Smith. Good ball movement by West Vigo to get through the Tiger press and across half court. Turner goes down the corner to Bowler.
There's
His
a
steal.
turnover.
And Jackson's going to be fouled on the arm, dribbling through traffic.
Foul's going to be on 0. Talon, how you pronouncing that? Bowler?
I've been saying Bowler.
Oh, that sounds good to me. That'll be his first.
B-O-E. Reed Stucks checked in for the Tigers here in the second quarter. Bartos sitting down for a moment. Ball to Krippis. Out of Stuck. Krippis trying to get it back for the Tigers, going to the floor. And we eventually throw it away.
Turn it over. Doggone it. After all that effort.
Good hustle. The West Vigo coach was wanting a
Over in the back.
backcourt violation. The umpire, I assume the official saying he didn't have control on the loose ball. Nice move to the basket and a foul on the Tigers. Turner.
Yeah, it's going to be on Lee.
Turner made up his mind and went to the hoop in a hurry. That'll be number 2 on Lee.
Yep.
2 team fouls for the Tigers, 4 now for West Vigo. And the free throw is good. Bartos checking in now for Lee. Bartos quickly picks up the rebound. Rigdon across half court, 6:44. Loses the ball for a moment. Down to Rogers. Did a good job going after that pass. Smith guarding Rigdon out front. Off the screen from Krippus. To Bartos in the corner for three. Short. Krippus saves it. Right off the leg of Tanous. I bet he couldn't do that again if he tried.
I doubt it. Looked good from up here, though.
Inbound to Krippus. Top of the key. Back to Krippus. Now Rigdon. Rogers spending a lot of time in the lane.
The fans were definitely hollering about it. So.
Well, when they hollered, I looked down there. I'm like, well, they might be right because he's still in there. Not something you see called a whole lot.
Oh, Rigdon can't finish again.
Just rolls up there on the rim. Not quite enough oomph on it that time. Krippus, quick hand, knocks it loose. West Vigo gets it back. Jumper just inside the free throw line is good for Tanous. West Vigo up 16-12. 5:24 to go here in the first half. Bartos, top of the key. Near side now to Stuck. And a foul.
Oh, wow, wasn't much there. Wasn't much there. It's going to be on 34. That's going to be Caden Evans. Be his first, team's fifth.
Stuck gets it into Rigdon. 5:08 to go. Big
Turnover.
steal, yeah. Connor Rhodes in for the Tigers. Ball knocked loose from behind. Bartos picks up the loose ball. He'll have to put the brakes on. Stuck up top with it. I'll give it to Rigdon. West Vigo's did a good job switching on those screens. From the free throw line, shot won't go, gets his own rebound, flips it out to Stuck. Bartos for three, that one won't go.
Looks like Drake's forcing his shots right now instead of waiting for him to come to him.
Rogers with the steal, and then there's a foul.
Talon Bowl picks up his second personal. Team's sixth.
Almost sound like they said Baylor there.
Yeah, we're still going with Bowler. That sounds good to me.
I guess till somebody tells us different. Bartos goes to the hoop, 2 points. West Vigo across the timeline. Around 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Tanous goes in strong, gets his own rebound, and puts it back in for two. Only a 4-point game here with 3:30 to go in the second quarter. They pair up well there on the screen, and then they just break either direction with us. The screens have not been super effective tonight up top. Stripped out of bounds. That'll be Paris ball. #21 Turner checking back in now for West Vigo. He'll replace Bowler, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Inbound pass to Bartos. Drives into the basket. Loses it for a second.
Oh, man. Those shots just aren't falling tonight.
No, they're not. Nice pass.
Tanous with the feed down on the low box.
It's a 6-point game now, 20-14. The big as a lead has been now for a while. Boy, Rogers wide open if they could have got it to him. Somebody grab it. Whoa.
Not sure where that one's going.
Paris wants a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Brought to you by Illini FS and the Edgar County Community Foundation. Officially, 2:29 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers down by 6, 20-14. Coming off several 60-point games in a row. This offense has been rocking for Paris. And tonight, just unable to get those shots to fall.
Yeah, I mean, they're just laying up on the rim. Everything's coming up maybe just a hair short or just whatever reason. They're not falling tonight.
Yeah, officials are ready to get everybody back on the floor. I think they've blown the whistle like 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, I think they took advantage of that 30-second timeout. That was almost a full minute.
Neither team was rushing back out to the floor. West Vigo back on offense now. Over to the near side to Evans. All the way to the other side to Turner. Smith, now Evans again, back to Smith. Now the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Smith drives to the basket, pulls up, tries to shoot around Connor. Can't get it to go, grabs his own rebound. We got a jump ball.
It's going to stay with West Vigo, though.
Inbound to Smith. 3-point shot is good.
That was Turner.
9-point game now, 23-14. Stuck dribbles down the corner, just does get the ball back out to Connor. Stuck in the paint, nice pass. Drew's undercut.
Oh, man. Couldn't finish, though. But, yeah, you're right. He was definitely undercut. That was a good pick and roll, give and go from Stuck to Rogers. But
7th team foul puts us in bonus.
that was on Evans as well. That's his second. Let's see if Drew can knock down the free throws anyway.
There's one.
I think you're right. I think they did say Baylor. I don't know how you get Baylor out of that, but
BOE, that looks like Bo to me, but wouldn't be the first name I've messed up. And I'm sure it won't be the last. 3-point shot in transition won't go. West Vigo with the rebound, missed the putback. Tigers get it back. Catch a break there. Stuck for three.
Be there.
It's good.
that helped.
Now we're back to 5 points now, 23-18. Smith, an NBA range three-pointer, won't go. Rhodes with the rebound. stuck down court. He'll fire a three off the dribble. That one won't go. Rogers with the rebound, has it stripped away, and there's a foul.
Yeah, they caught him that time. Fouls on 21, Turner. That'll be his first. It'll be the team's 8th.
Approaching 30 seconds here in the half. Free throw wouldn't go.
Missed it.
Free throws always seem to come back and get you.
Yep, they will.
Down to 18 seconds. Back to Smith, top of the key. Long three-point shot, rattles in and out. The putback's there, though. Nobody boxed out for the Tigers. And that mistake will cost them 2 points. West Vigo goes into the break in the lead, 25-18. We'll be back in just a few moments here on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there, providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Scott, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Homes would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right. They need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
It's halftime here from Evelyn Gymnasium. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin. The Tigers trailing 25-8 at the break. They trailed by 3 at the end of one, 13-10. They only got 8 points in the second quarter, 12 for West Vigo, and that's our deficit we have now. 7 points at the break, 28-15. Being serenaded now by the Tiger Pet Band. They sound good tonight. I just love having them here.
You know, it definitely makes the atmosphere a whole lot different, that's for sure. But for some reason, the boys need a spark tonight, and hopefully that band can do that. But right now, we're just a little bit flat, Beach.
Do you think we could get the La Salette boys to come back and root us on?
Maybe. We need something tonight. We'll figure that out, though, when we look at the stats. Stats for West Vigo, though, they're 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe, 50%. They are 9 out of 14 from inside the arc, 64%. 2 out of 9 from outside for 22%. I've got them committing 7 turnovers, and they had 8 personal fouls in that first half. It's pretty much been all Zeke Tenuso on the offensive end. He's got 16, or at least that's how I got him. 4 points for Jensen Turner, 3 points for Ryan Smith, and 2 points for Carson Fosdick. For the Tigers, we're 2 out of 5 from the charity stripe, only 40%, and that's not good. We're 5 out of 12 from inside the arc for 41%. That's decent, but we're only 2 out of 6 for 33% outside the arc. And we've committed 7 turnovers, but we've only had 2 personal fouls in that first half, and they were both on Trey. So that's going to be a stumbling block. If he picks up another foul early in that third quarter, that could be a problem for us.
Well, it could. We'll kind of hope that doesn't happen there.
Well, let's hope not. Our leading scorer is Trey with 6. And then it's 3 points for everyone else. Reed Stuck has 3, Drake Bardos with 3, Drew Rogers with 3, and Brady Krippus with 3. So
not a lot from the statistical category for us there.
no.
How many turnovers did you say?
I've got us for 7, and I've got them for 7. So.
Okay, well, at least that part there is pretty even. Tigers looking for some kind of a spark here in the second half offensively. A lot of the shots have looked forced, like you mentioned. But you got to give credit to the West Vigo defense, though. As much as we've missed shots, they've been in our face. They've been getting off the screens well. They haven't given us any open looks, so hats off to them. Hopefully we can figure something out here in the second half.
Yeah, so both teams are back out warming up, and hopefully we can get that lid off the rim, though. We've missed, I don't know how many little easy layups. We're missing free throws. So hopefully we're switching ends now and things will turn around for us.
We'll take one more quick break. We come back, we'll have second half action for you in just a moment right here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
It's time now for the third quarter. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Glad you're with us. Don't forget, we've got senior night coming up for the girls on Thursday. The boys back in action on Friday. Postseason play right around the corner. So make sure you hit that subscribe button on the Paris Sports Network here so you'll get notifications when we go live. That way you never miss a game, especially in the postseason. Never quite sure, won't be your typical 6, 7 o'clock start every time, or maybe not even Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So,
yeah, you just never know about regionals. So,
all right, Paris ball to start things off, and we need some points here. Hopefully we can get them in this first possession. Rigdon across half court, drives right into the lane and has it ripped away from him. Well, that wasn't what I wanted.
No, definitely not the start.
He comes back with a steal, though, lays in the layup, 2 points. They made him mad there.
Yeah, I think so.
Quick three-pointer.
For Jensen.
West Vigo answers +1. 28-20, West Vigo up. Rigdon to the left side. Nothing there. He'll come back out to half court.
Couldn't get it over the tall trees. Another turnover, Tigers. That's 9 now.
And again, 2 in the first minute. Smith down the corner, guarded by Krippus. He'll switch off. 3-point shot is no good. Lee with the rebound for Paris. He'll bring it down himself. Out to Rigdon. Look for the screen from Lee. Not going to get that one. Got him doubled up there at half court. Oh, Krippus thought about the three.
Yeah, he did.
And he's fouled.
And he's fouled. That's going to be 35 on the personal. Carson Fosdick, that's his first, team's first this half. And Krippus will shoot a pair. I'm not sure he was actually shooting, but
close on the free throw. Brady gets that ball over his head more than any player on the team. That kind of catapults it.
missed them both.
The poor free throw shooting continues tonight.
Things are getting pretty quiet in the gym, too.
Three-point shot, won't go. Rebound West Vigo. Good move to the basket. Shot won't fall, though. Krippus can't get it. Out of bounds. Paris ball. I thought Fosdick had an easy 2 points there for a moment.
Stuck checks back in for Krippus.
Six minutes to go now in the third. West Vigo still up by 8, 28-20. Jackson penetrates, gives it over to Stuck. He goes in for the layup. 6-point game. 28-22 in favor of West Vigo. Cross-court pass from Turner to Smith. To Bowler. Back to Smith. Long three-point shot. Won't go.
There's another offensive foul. Yes. Trey just stands there and holds his ground, and the big guy just elbowed and backed right into him.
Trey does a good job of falling. There's an art to taking a good charge. You can't just crumple. You have to go down straight. It has to look like you were set and had position. And he goes down with a tumble every time. Stuck, looking for the screen. Needs some help. Back over to Rogers. Back to Stuck. Batted away, loose ball. And West Vigo gets the steal.
Man, that's 10 turnovers now.
Smith, cross court to Turner. Top to Bowler. Back to Smith.
Tanous is wanting the ball, but they're not. There they kick it into him.
Couldn't do anything with it. Passes it out. Off the leg of Lee. Saved by West Vigo. There's a block.
Rogers with the block.
Falls into the hands of Lee. He wants to go coast to coast. Can't get it. Tanous said, I can do that. Nope. Down the corner. Turner can't hit it. Stuck with the rebound. Rigdon for three. Got it. Sure, you can hear the PA there. Jackson pulls the Tigers back within three.
Bowler answers, though.
He does. Stretches the lead back out to 6 for West Vigo, 31-25. Stuck, down to Rogers, back out to Stuck. He'll try to drive, underhand off the glass for two. Reed's got quick feet. He really likes that underhand layup.
Yeah, he does.
That is his favorite move, I think. Down to Turner. To Bowler, looking back up top to Smith now. Tigers played a zone earlier. Thought they were going to switch to a man, but loose ball. Lee comes up with it.
Bartos can't handle it, and he's
No.
out of bounds. Doggone it.
Sub coming in. Evans, number 34, coming in for Turner. Well, the pace really picked up in the last couple minutes, Lenny.
Yeah, it did. And it's still just as physical as ever, too.
.2:14 to go. Smith drives in, pulls up for the jumper. Short. Rigdon with the rebound.
Foul on
Bartos.
the floor. Drake's going to be fouled, but it's going to be on the floor. I think that's going to go against Zero. That's going to be the third on Buhler. Be the team's third.
Lob into Lee, hands off to Bartos.
Rogers pulls up for a long two. His foot was on the line.
Give Tanous credit there.
Yep.
Stayed with it. Followed it up for 2 points. Reed got whacked.
Yeah, he did. No call. Rogers with the rebound. He goes back up and he gets hammered. This time they get it.
You could see Reed's head bob.
Fouls on 3. That's Tanous. That's his 3rd. Team's 4th. Rogers will shoot a pair. Oh, man. Come on, guys.
Oh, the free throws are biting us.
Missed them both.
A 6-point game, easily made up by decent free throw shooting at this point.
Oh, no. We got a break there. There's no way Trey was set. No way. No way. That's going to go against Fosdick. That'll be his 3rd. Team's 5th. Yeah, I think we caught a break there.
I think the only argument would be a push or a drop shoulder or something maybe, but I'm with you. I think we might have got some help on that one. Jackson going through traffic, gives it over to Bartos. He has it stripped away. West Vigo coming the other way now. Smith off the dribble. Knocks it down, 35-27. Yeah, the screens out front have just been ineffective tonight.
They have tonight because they're playing a tight man-to-man, and they just switch off well.
Jackson in traffic, couldn't get it to go. Down to 13 seconds left here in the 3rd. Smith, top of the key, dribbles to his left. Loses the ball for a moment.
Tanous nails the 3 at the buzzer.
It's almost like we lost track of time and everybody just stopped. 38-27 the score at the end of 3. We'll be back with the 4th quarter action right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing
North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics.
In Paris.
They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
The Tigers are up against the ropes here with just 8 minutes remaining, trailing by 9. I take that back, 11. Got to do my math right. A fairly low-scoring game, 38-27. Tigers got 10 points in the first quarter, 8 the second, 9 the third.
They've been pretty consistent. They've had 13, 12, and 13, so. Yeah, I think we got Trey that time on the arm.
Yep.
That'll be his 3rd. He's the only guy that's got any fouls. We had 2 in the first. No, they called that one on. Yeah, they did call on Trey. I thought they called it on somebody else there for a second. It's his 3rd. Our first this half. Evans knocks down the free throw.
Got them both. 40-27. Tigers down by 13 with 7:40 to go. Stuck tries to drive to the basket.
It's going to be a blocking foul on Evans. That's going to be his third. Team sixth. Stuck will shoot a pair.
And they've got 4 players with 3 fouls apiece. There's a free throw. Got them both, 40-29, and Tigers want a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This one brought to you by Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home and Seed Solutions. 7:35 on the clock. Tigers down by the 11 that they started the quarter with. There is just no margin of error for the Tigers here in the fourth quarter.
Nope. You gotta take advantage of every opportunity you have, and hopefully you can get some defensive stops in there and score on our end.
You can't trade baskets, that's for sure.
Nope, not when you're down by 11.
West Vigo will be inbounding under their own basket. It'll be Evans tossing it in. He'll get it to Tanous, who has slowed down a little bit since that big first quarter.
Yeah. I had him for 10 in that first quarter alone.
A block there by Lee. Loose ball batted away. And there's a foul. Rigdon was reaching for it, and Evans just kind of came into his back. That's a hard luck foul there where you're just trying to hustle to the ball.
That'll be 4 on Evans. That'll be 7 on the team, so we should be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way. But we got to make them.
Yeah. Well, statistically, we can't keep missing them. It's got to start to even out.
Short, but Lee is in there with the rebound.
Oh,
Stuck was a little out of control that time.
Just a bit. There's a foul on Stuck.
That'll be his first, team second.
It'll be Tanous with the ball this time across the timeline for West Vigo. Under 7 minutes to play. Kicks it back out to Smith. West Vigo more than happy right now, probably to take their time offensively.
That they will. Run some clock.
3-point shot won't go.
But they get the rebound.
All they've got to do is control the clock and take care of the ball. Smith drives in, picks a dribble up.
I thought he traveled.
That's the third or fourth time on this possession they've gone in, driven in, and put the brakes on and kicked it back out. And they've run a whole minute off the clock on this possession.
And they turn it over, though.
Peyton Lankster's going to check in for Rigdon. The first break he's had all night.
Yeah, I think so.
$5:50 to go in the game. Bartos guarded by Tanous. Looks under the basket to Lankster. Back to Bartos. And travel.
Travel, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure what they was going to call.
He ended up with both hands on the ball and the ball in his gut. I think he just couldn't get it out. Under 5:30 to go. Stuck, guarding Tanous. Another block by Lee.
Look out, Drake. Got it picked from behind.
And the lay-in on the other side. Yeah, Drake never saw that coming. Somebody's got to warn him.
Yeah.
Lee down the corner. And he's going to get another foul.
That's going to be 4 on Fosdick. 8 on the team.
The way we're shooting free throws, they ought to just foul us every time down the floor.
Well, I'm like you, though. Sooner or later, it's got to turn around. But it's not.
There's a foul on
Jackson
Rigdon.
picks up a personal. That'll be his first. But it's only the team's third, so.
Paris going to come back with a press now. Rigdon nearly got a hand on it. Spreading the offense around the floor right now. Driving in and kicking it back out.
Rejected, but.
And West Vigo wants a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This one brought to you by North American Lighting in Paris. I'll reset the clock. Officially 4:23 on the clock. Here in quarter number 4, the Tigers trailing by 13. Outscored 4-2. Here in the fourth quarter. Officially scored less than half of what we've gotten in the last couple games.
Yeah. Well, what did we put up in the Christmas games? Yeah, 63. And we've only got 29 tonight. So.
I think it was 65 in Robinson, thereabout. Tanous trapped out at midcourt, cross-court pass to Smith. He'll put it off the glass, no good. Lee with the rebound. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball. .401 remaining. And we got a timeout for a shoe. West Vigo's coach was having a fit because the guy wasn't guarding him. He's like, Coach, shoe, it's all good. I think I was the coach, I'd come unglued too if he was that open. All right, they're going to switch it up. Stuck's going to inbound it this time. Give him a little more height. Lobs it into Lee.
And he traveled.
Just picked up his pivot foot there.
Well, that's 15 turnovers for us tonight.
Under 4 minutes to play. Backcourt violation.
Yep. I think he knew it too.
Yep.
He just handed the ball to the official and walked to the other end to play defense.
Paris wants a full timeout. We'll take a quick one and be back here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
42-29. West Vigo on top. 3:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. Paris to inbound the ball at midcourt after the backcourt violation. We've had some opportunities, just unable to capitalize on them.
Yep, and free throws. We've missed enough free throws to be right in this game.
Even if they just shot 70%, we'd be way back in it. Jackson hands off to Trey. To Drake. Bartos gives it to Rogers. Three-point shot won't go, and nobody under the rebound. West Vigo gets it back. 3:27 to go. And back to killing the clock here for West Vigo. Cross court to Smith. Back near side to Tanuse. And there's a quick foul.
Foul on Stuck. That's going to be his second. But it's only the team's fourth, so.
Tanuse double teamed. Gets his guy under the basket. That quick dish off. 2 more points. I think this one is officially out of hand now, Lenny.
I think you're right, Beej.
Another West Vigo foul.
Tanuse, that's going to be his fourth. Team's ninth. So one more will be shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Jump ball. It'll stay with Paris.
Well, there's 3 front ends of one-on-ones that we've missed. Just this quarter alone. We've got to push on somebody. 21, that's going to be Jensen. That's going to be his second.
I'll be shooting 2 now. Hey, you hear the cheers. Made a free throw.
Made one. Short on that one.
Rigged him with a foul.
That'll be Jackson's second. Team's fifth.
Two and a half minutes to go in the game. Tigers down by 14. Out to News, guarded by Stuck. He'll take it to the hoop for 2 more. He had no intention on shooting.
Not really.
They just left it too open.
Stuck, shots blocked. And Tanous just fouls out. That's his 5th. So Stuck should get to shoot 3 free throws.
There's 1. Got a pair. Lancaster checking in for Bartos. We just hit 3 in a row.
Yeah, we did. Reed's made 5 this quarter. He's the only one that's shooting free throws.
Backcourt violation.
I think it's still too little, too late.
Doing just enough to get our hopes up. Minute 50, a lot of things can happen. We only need 13 points. Haven't scored that in 2 quarters combined yet, but oh, a travel. West Vigo breaks the timeline with 1:40 on the clock, and there's a foul.
I think that's going to be on Stuck. That's going to be his 3rd. Team 6th.
Lancaster coming back in for Bartos.
They're playing the offense-defense game right now. Rigdon picks up his 3rd. Team 7th now, so they'll shoot free throws.
All right, that'll send number 5, Ryan Smith, the junior guard, to the line for a 1-on-1.
Well, when Tanous fouled out, I had him for 23, and they've got 46, so he had half of their points.
Hits the front end, 47-33 now.
Made them both.
48-33. Trey Lee for 3. Can't get it to go. Bartos for the rebound. Lee tries to tip it in. Neither shot will go. West Vigo with the rebound. Good pressure by the Tigers, though. Just does get it across half court, near side to Turner. Then cross court they'll go. An even 50 points after that one by Fosdick. And the foul goes on Rigdon.
That's his 4th. Team's 8th. Smith just made 2 a minute ago, so he's going to be back to the charity stripe.
It's in both, 52-33 now.
And another turnover.
And a layup on the other end. Stuck had to readjust his mask after some contact that last time down the floor. Three-pointer won't go. West Vigo with the rebound. And they'll just let the final few seconds run off the board. And that'll be your final score, West Vigo 54. Paris 33. We'll take a quick break, hear from a few of our sponsors, and be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. With two convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there, providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Scott, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Homes would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
It's time now for the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers falling tonight 54-33. We scored 10 points in the first quarter, trailed by 3 at the end of that one, 13-10. 8 points in the second quarter, 12 for West Vigo. It was 25-18 at the end of the first half. In the third quarter, we were outscored 13-9. It stood at 38-27 going into the final frame. And then 54-33, the final scores. We only got 6 points in that fourth quarter. Several of them at the free throw line.
All of them at the
All of them at the free throw line. Oh, my goodness. And it just got worse as the night went on for the Tiger offense. Lenny, I'm assuming the stats and percentages look just as bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Beej. For the West Vigo Vikings, though, they were 7 out of 8 from the charity stripe, 88%. They were 16 out of 27 from inside the arc for 59%. They were 5 out of 17 behind the arc for 29%. They committed 12 turnovers in the contest, and they were over the 10-foul limit in the second half. Their leading scorer, like I said, was Zeke Tanous with 23, 11 for Ryan Smith. Then it drops down to 7 for Jensen Turner, 5 points for Talon Boer, 4 points for Carson Fosdick, and 2 apiece for Caden Evans and Trenton Chambers. Is that right? Yeah. That's not right. 2 points for Evans. Yeah, that's right. Anyway,
I think you're right.
That was our 54, so I know the stats all came out right. For us, we were 8 out of 19 for 42% from the charity stripe. We were 8 out of 20 for 40% from two-point land, and we were 3 out of 10 for 30% from three-point land. I had us committing 17 turnovers, so that was a big deficit there. 17 turnovers. You're not going to win too many games with that many turnovers. Our leading scorer was Reed Stuck with 12, but then it drops down to 7 for Trey Lee, 5 for Jackson Rigdon, 3 for Drake Bardos, 3 for Drew Rogers, and 3 for Brady Krippus. And that totals our 33, and that's it. So,
rough night.
That it was.
The Lady Tigers will be in action on our next broadcast Thursday night. And that'll be senior night for them, won't it? Because postseason starts next week. The boys will have Mount Carmel, I believe, on Friday, and then Charleston next Tuesday. Girls will be hosting regionals here, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know when the broadcasts are coming on and when those games will be starting. I want to thank all of our sponsors for the broadcast tonight, making this possible, and everybody for listening as well. You've been listening to Paris Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everybody.
Not waiting on Brinkley.
He's coming up now. I take that back. Coach is coming out of the locker room now, so we'll just stick around here for a couple moments. Got ahead of myself. I thought he might be down there for a little while longer.
That was a rough one tonight, Coach.
Well, thank you for joining us. I almost signed off the air, and I came back just for this stunning post-game interview that we're going to have now.
I appreciate it. Sorry. Took me a little longer to get out.
No problem. You know, coming off the heels of some of the best basketball we'd played all season, you know, we hit kind of a speed bump here tonight. And what do you take from tonight, gearing up for a couple tough contests coming up here in the next few days?
Just our lack of focus going into this game. We'd been playing with confidence, and we'd been having laser focus going into games, and we came into this game with cockiness instead of confidence. And we had a terrible practice yesterday. We weren't locked in to just the little things. We didn't go long. We didn't go. We did a lot of shooting, but we weren't zipping our passes in our shooting drills. We weren't shot ready in our shooting drills. We weren't following through. We weren't doing the little things that we had been doing these last 4 games that we'd played, and it showed. We didn't. We came out. We warmed up terribly. We were soft. That's why I brought the guys in during our warm-ups and just told them, you know, you guys better be ready, because it didn't look like we were ready, and we came out and we weren't. When you go 8 of 18 from the free throw line, we told Jackson, okay, you've been playing well. What are we going to do when they start keying on you? They were jumping those ball screens, which was fine, which would have been fine if we would have opened up to the top of the key and then we would have played 4-on-3, because Jackson was drawing them out. He was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, but we also weren't making ourselves available. The past 4 games, Jackson had been turning that corner, making plays with the ball in his hands, and then we didn't really have to work that hard, the other guys. Jackson was doing the dirty work for us. Now they take him away, and we didn't know what to do. We told him, but we didn't execute. Our focus wasn't there. Tanu's got going. He's a really good player. He's a really good player. We went our box and one, triangle one. We went a little mess up defense on him, and we made a run. But then we started feeling good about ourselves again, and we didn't rebound. I don't know what they were. I don't know how many offensive rebounds they had, but that's inexcusable. Our attitudes were bad. We're complaining about officials when there's nothing to complain about. We were up 7-1 on fouls at one point, and we still got guys coming over and complaining. It's just we were okay. We just didn't have. We just weren't locked in. Bottom line, we weren't locked in at practice yesterday. We weren't locked in warming up. We weren't locked into pregame, and it showed.
Now we got a couple days to get locked back in again. We got Mount Carmel coming in on Friday. What do you know about them?
Oh, we know a lot. We played them close at the LIC tournament. We know they got players, they got shooters, they got some athletes like always. But it's good this happened now because we'd been playing well. It's good this loss happened now, and we got a piece of humble pie here. We were feeling good. We were a big man on campus, and now we got a piece of humble pie, and now we can maybe re-engage these guys and get locked in to make a little run here. And got 2 big games with Mount Carmel, like you said, and then Charleston for senior night, and then who knows? But this was the last game before our regional seeding came out. It would have been really nice to go in there with 6 or 5 straight wins or whatever it is, but we didn't. We laid an egg. I don't think this was going to affect us in the seeding anyway, but it would have been nice to keep this thing rolling. But hey, we'll get them back on track.
All right.
I think this will help us get that focus back. I hope so. We're still a good team. We can shoot it. We can play. We're a good team.
We got the pieces.
We got a good group of kids, so we'll be all right.
All right, Coach. Thanks for coming up tonight. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
That's Tiger head coach Jay Brinkley checking in with us after the contest. Again, the final score tonight, 54-33. Lenny, any final thoughts before we say goodnight again?
No, just want to remind everybody to come out Thursday night for the ladies. It'll be senior night. It won't be their final home game, though, because the girls host the regional right here at Evelyn Gym. So if you don't make it out Thursday, regional start Monday for the ladies. They'll take on the winner. I believe it's Shelbyville and Sullivan. So whoever wins that game we'll get the Lady Tigers
All
Monday.
right. Well, again, for Lenny, I'm BJ, and thank you again to all of our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. You've been watching Paris Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.